So hello and welcome to Mixologist, and on this episode what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of the assembly of this Scinitlla Vertex VM4 Magneto. This is one of the earliest magnetos that Scintilla made. This is a Swiss made magneto, and this is, it's got a Bakelite armature. So Bakelite is, if you don't know, it's like a sort of very early plastic, and therefore that's what kind of attracted me from this particular unit. Now, you know, when you do this sort of projects, there are some projects that are kind of really straightforward, really quick to do, and this has been anything but quick or easy. Now, so I'll show you a bit up close what are all the things that I had to do in order to get this project to where we're at the moment. So, in no particular order, obviously you can see here the coil that is a brand new assembly. Well, the coil has been rewound because it was completely perished. So therefore this is something I had to send it to Ireland, and it was a 3-week turnaround in order to do it. The cap, what I had to do is I had to recreate a screw for the high tension lead here. You can see it here. So this had to be redone because it didn't survive the assembly process. Again, the high tension lead, which is this one, had to be completely redone. So there's a brand new one. The this is the drive, and the drive wasn't driving very much. So now look at this. It spins freely. That's what you want. Obviously, the armature, I had to do quite a lot of kind of polishing and cleaning. I decided not to kind of over polish it so that it doesn't look, and there you can see Scintilla Vertex VM4. I decided not to over polish it, and the magnet as well. I had to do a lot of cleaning, and especially here in the advance of the magnet, I had to clean it all. It was a disaster. So therefore this unit was in pretty rough shape. But you know, as it is, sometimes there is something that catches your imagination, and in my case it was the fact that it was made out of Bakelite, and it was such an early unit. So I thought, well, maybe it's worth saving this unit, and therefore that's what I'm going to do now. So now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start assembling and putting all the bits together. Now what happened there was quite interesting, because I was trying to get the armature to fit this bronze ring, the rotor to fit this bronze ring, and it just wasn't fitting very well. And it just and the interesting thing with this machine is that it is so precisely done that I had to polish this bit in order for this to fit properly. So now that it's fitting properly, I can start kind of refitting the magnet. Basically, I'm gonna have to clean it out a little bit, but that now it's gonna be ready to fit. It's just that it wasn't fitting very well before, so that's why I had to kind of think again what I was gonna do. Now I've got the kind of the armature and the base of the rotor now buttoned up. And now here's where I'm going to start putting in the coil and the magnets assembly. And here is where kind of manuals become very important, because this is the only one I could get. This is a very old manual in Italian, but it does show me certain key bits of the magnet. And basically, if you look at this picture, you can see that the magnets, they are like 90 degrees to each other. Like so, like 90 degrees to each other, because the magnets on the bottom are 90 degrees to each other. So therefore that tells me that essentially this magnet needs to be centered onto the high tension lead output, which is this one. So therefore that means that this is now ready to drop in to the magneto. But that's why it is extremely important to always get, if you're dealing with vintage speed equipment, to try and get any manual or anything that would give you an exploded view like this one, so that you can guide your assembly process. Okay, I think for this episode I'm gonna have to shut it down here, but I show you kind of what I've done so far. So now I can install and remove the cap, and I think this is probably kind of the right way to go, because the high tension lead has to go in here. So I'm gonna have to do something like that, and then the other leads come this way. But so far it's looking like it's looking like a complete magneto. What I need to do though in the next episode is I need to do all of the inside. I've got to put the breakers and all of the other kind of bits and bobs. And next episode as well, I am going to show you how to time a magneto, and that's going to be kind of all the secrets of magneto timing will be revealed next week. I still need a little bit of something there to keep that tight, but that's going to be relatively easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut the video down now due to kind of duration, but I'll see you in the next episode. And in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of finish this unit and get it spot on running. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.